The Legacy of Wisdom Project gathers and publishes answers to many of humanity's most pressing questions from some of our most experienced and profound leaders. What about needs like intimacy and sexuality in our older population, which are often overlooked?
Well, I want to say the first thing is, it makes me sad how in all the institutions for the elderly, they're so touch deprived. The people who are running those homes would get angry if Mr. Goldberg goes to Mrs. Steiner's room because they want to cuddle and they feel lonely and so on. And I think that that whole policy is a stupid policy to say, you mustn't, if you do this again, we'll throw you out, you know? There's no recognition for that. So the issue, sexuality is a strange thing, because if I go to Freud, sucking at my mother's nipple, you know, is the oral stage. Later on, if I do the potty right, you know, I'm doing the anal stage. When you get older, there's a whole other thing that's happening. I don't like to be lonely. The sense of loneliness that comes up. Look, you're up at 2:30 in the morning, you can't fall asleep again. It's so good to have a partner with whom you can then make, what's the word? You know, you cuddle with each other, and you fall asleep again. You feel good. So the issue is not genital sex. That's the very first thing. On the other hand, we also have memories of how good it felt when we had genital sex. So the issue is that once you are satisfied that there should be a level of arousal that not necessarily is going to lead to an explosion, but to a warming from the toes to the nose. Yeah, that's a wonderful thing. The other thing is, when you have a sense of, you know, how come my wife still loves me? I look in the mirror, I see myself, you know. By the time I get up in the morning, I'm already a bionic man. I have my hearing aids, I have my false teeth, you know, I have my corneas, and all kinds of other stuff in the body if I had a hip replacement or something like that. So, and she still loves me, right? And at the same time, if I can look back at her and say, I see you having matured in such a beautiful way. You're not in the blossom stage right now. You're in the ripe fruit stage, you know? It's a whole other thing, what you can give each other. I like to talk to older couples and say, instead of sitting facing each other, sit side by side. Sit like sitting on a porch and looking out and talking to each other. There's a partnership that is not this over and against thing that always has to work something out. This doesn't have to work anything out. Eve was just saying to somebody about going to see Avatar, and she said that her husband wouldn't want to go with her. So Eve was saying, you go with somebody that you can hold hands with at that point, because there are going to be some moments where you want to stay in that kind of contact. I think that's the issue of touch is very important. Now we can talk to them about massage. We have a concept in Judaism, mitzvah. And if you can imagine that a man goes into a place who still has energy, koyach, and so on and so forth, and they have a massage table, and here comes that person, you know, that he's old, that folds in the skin and so on and so forth, and he lies down and someone gives him a massage to some nice music and a little, you know, and sounds very good, you know. Look how the old timers would do with a glass of latte, you know. You know, and that was a schwitz. Did you ever go to a schwitz?
Often with my
Right? So when they would take the broom up and they would come with that maple broom and then go on the back. I don't see this very much today, and I think that would be a thing that the senior center should create for people. There's a shul that I serve in Los Angeles for the High Holy Days. Every Yom Kippur in the afternoon, they have a healing service. So beautiful. There are tables, and about 10 people or 12 people sit around the tables. And each time one gets to lie on top of the table, and people just hold hands on them for 5 minutes while there's nice music there. And with the attitude, whatever you need in your body to heal, let it be good. And that's an important part. The other thing is also to have someone whom you are not ashamed to ask for maintenance issues. You know, when I ask myself, how are my sphincters doing? They're not as tight as they used to be. And it's not something that you'd want to talk about to people. But on the other hand, not to have anyone that you can talk to about that is terrible. And so I think it would be important to be able to share with each other. They used to make the joke that the old-timers sit on a bench on the boardwalk and they're giving each other the organ recital. Right? Which organ is working, which isn't working. So, but I think that's very important to be able to have that. So then the issue is going to be also, when I start looking at pornography, most of the porn that's being done is it's trying to show how many orgasms you can have during the time of the tape or something. But if someone can show something about two older people, just like AARP has the ads that's not too late for sex and so on and so forth, to have something like that so that people should be able to see that. And in their imagination, experience that. To be able to say, yes, I once was in that place and it feels good at least to see. Because then you read yourself back in to the time when you were doing stuff like that.